Tom Brady is still great.
Yeah, I would have to
If
say
I
so.
were writing a column for a Tampa Tribune, I think it's the Tampa Tribune. My column would be the quarterback. Ira Miller said you can never go wrong writing about the quarterback. A lot of we're going to get into Brady later in the Niners, but a lot of people said Brady was done. Ask New England if they think he's done.
Well, I think they thought he was done too, and they were wrong. They blamed him for a lot of their problems when really the problems were no offensive line, no receivers. They went 11-5 anyway with him in 2019. They lost in the playoffs. They didn't really offer him a competitive deal. They brought in Cam freaking Newton, who stinks and missed the playoffs. Now Tom Brady goes to Tampa, who was, I think, 7-9. All of a sudden, he's great. They're great. It's really quite amazing. And, Bruce Arians had a quote recently about why it worked in Tampa. They were asking him, and he goes, well, New England never really let him be himself. I let him be himself. He wants to coach. I let him coach. That was an interesting quote.
We're going to get into that later when we talk about the Niners and Shanahan.
Sure.
Hold that thought.
So think about that.
If you were writing about the game and you were a Tampa writer, what would you have written? Column.
Tom Brady's the greatest thing that's ever happened to this franchise.
Yes.
I mean,
what a story.
What a story. He hasn't won the Super Bowl yet, but he's had an instant change effect on the franchise. And I think it's looking like he was the franchise in New England, much more than Bill Belichick. And now they brought that down to Tampa, and he's running the whole organization again. I mean, he could be the coach of the year in a sense. It's a great story.
It's interesting. Great stories in the NFL this year. Brady, Alex Smith, two great stories.
Aaron Rodgers.
I love
Aaron Rodgers. Those are great stories as well. Josh Allen, the kid from Fireball. Great story.